couple of decisions maybe I hope you wouldn't make because I don't agree with you. But if I'm gone and you make the decision, we're online with it, whether I totally agree with it or not. Because we're a body. And we care for one another. And I'm willing to sacrifice. I have never been in eldership. I say this a lot. Sometimes maybe people think I'm just kind of puffing out from own good. I'm not. I've never been in eldership where I love these guys more than I do these three that I'm working with now. That's the way it should always be in every eldership, every leadership. That you love one another and you're willing to make sacrifices and compromises when you know it's for the good of the body. It has nothing to do with you want, what you desire, what's self-fulfilling for you. I don't think there's any more important lesson in communication than that. I really don't. That's why I wanted to get onto it today. Because I think it affects our families, it affects us at church in so many different ways. And whenever we get to the point where we want to be individuals and have our way, and we are always constantly petitioning for our desires and our wisdom and our ways, then we become the parasite that Dr. Brand talked about. And parasites eventually kill, don't they? And I don't think we want to be a parasite. We want to be like that white cell that says, okay, I'm a kamikaze, here I come. Bacteria, I'm giving my life for you. And it's all over with because I'm going to die probably. When we're fighting this bacteria, white cells, some of us aren't going to come out of it. Perhaps the most memorable verse in the Bible is John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. But another one we don't think much about is 1 John 3:16. Where John says, be ready and willing to give your life for your brethren. Now that's sacrifice, folks. Be ready and willing to give your life for your brethren. That's 1 John. That was written at a time when persecution was heating up with the Roman Empire. Be ready to give your life for your brethren. That's body life. That's the organism Paul talked about in 1 Corinthians 12. That's so much more important than warm fuzzies, isn't it? So much more important than being happy. Well, I hope I didn't really depress you totally today. I hope that maybe you felt like you've been learning something and grown from it. We're going to need to grow, folks. We're going to need to get a little stronger because the world's turning.